guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be testing out the new Makeup Revolution and Friends eyeshadow palette. I'm so excited to try it. I got it for Christmas from my sister. I love Friends. It's just one of the best shows ever, I think, in my opinion. I love Friends. I'm literally watching it for like the 5th time, I think, like all over again. It's just so good and just like the perfect show to watch at the end of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and try this out today. I'm super excited. I talked about it in my video of what I got for Christmas. So it looks like this. It has all these pretty colors. So like I mentioned in that video, it has cute like little shade names that represent the show, of course, like My Sandwich, Pizza, Toilet Seat Cover, 2004, You Ate My Sandwich, Breakup, Wedding, Best Friends, Sailing, all that kind of stuff. It's really cute. I'm glad this one has a black eyeshadow in it because a lot of my palettes do not have a black eyeshadow. I think only like one of them does, and I think it's Makeup Revolution. They don't have black eyeshadow, which can be a little bit difficult. So having it in just one palette just makes it so easy. It also has a nice mirror up here. So I think I kind of want to go in like this direction here, and then one of these like really pretty shimmer shades up here. I'm really excited to try it out. I really like Makeup Revolution. They have really good stuff, so I'm excited. We're just gonna go ahead and jump right in, honestly. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled my hair back a little bit. Excuse my hair, it's my wash day, okay? It's my wash day, so I had to pull it back. We're gonna go ahead and start. So I'm gonna take my Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on my eyelids. And if you couldn't tell, I have eyelash extensions now. I've been getting them for like a month, maybe over a month. And it's been really interesting and tricky to put makeup on with eyelash extensions. You have to be very careful. At least I like to be very careful. And I kind of I do a lot of like head tilting just so I don't touch them too much. But if you guys are ever thinking about getting lash extensions, I definitely recommend it. Like, I feel so put together when I have them on. Like, I love them. I'm definitely gonna start brushing them now. When I do makeup, I like to brush them throughout the process just to make sure they look nice and not super clumpy. I just love them, and I don't have to put real lashes on. I don't have to put mascara besides bottom mascara. I love them. So if you're ever thinking about getting them, I definitely recommend. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that. I'm gonna take my Makeup Revolution Banana Light Baking Powder. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that. Get my eyeshadow brushes. I'm gonna get a little bit of that, put it on my eyelid. So for the palette, I think I'm gonna start with the shade College, which is this one right here. It's like a kind of like, it's not super peach, but it is a little bit on the peachy side. It's really pretty, so I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna start building that lightly into my crease. I like taking just a nice fluffy brush, like a pointed brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and place that lightly in my crease. I don't know if I wanna use this mirror. This shade doesn't really show up on my skin tone. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like not, I'm gonna try to build it up a little bit, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work too well on my skin tone. Maybe it's too light. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do the same to the other side so it's even. I can see it on my lids, obviously, but it just doesn't do too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch gears then. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take Mother Hen, which is this shade right here. I'm just gonna take the same brush because I love this brush. This is a Luna Magic brush that I got in a BoxyCharm, like I think in the summer, if I'm not mistaken. Oh girl, this hair. It's just like nice and fluffy and tapered. So I just love it for the crease. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and start building it lightly in the crease. The super light hand. This is a really pretty shade. I like that. I don't know if it's like the mixture of College, that first one, and this one, but I kind of like it. And they're easy to blend too. I mean, I always take like a little bit at a time just so blending is a little bit easier, but so far so good with these shadows. I really like this color. I think it's really pretty. I feel like in the summertime it's gonna be really pretty too, just like a nice wash all over the lid. So for my shimmer shade, I think I'm gonna take this one right here. This is 2004. I'm gonna go ahead and take that with a flat brush. I used to like to go with my finger, but ever since I got lash extensions, it's been easier to just use like a nice flat brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and spray it just a little bit. So I'm gonna pick up 2004, make sure it's nice and coated. And I just like to go really, really slowly when it comes to this now, just because of the lashes. So excuse me for a second. This color is really pretty. I just wish it had a little bit more pigment maybe. I feel like I really have to pack it on, but it's a really, really pretty shade. Like I said, I feel like in the summer, this is gonna be such a cute little look, and this is a really pretty shimmer shade. I'm really into this palette so far. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit more of Mother Hen and put it into the crease just really lightly, but I'm really liking this palette. I love Makeup Revolution products. They have some really nice affordable products. I'm just surprised that I've never seen it before. Like when I opened it up for Christmas, I just like didn't even know it existed. Unless I'm like super, super late. I have no idea when this thing even came out. And I think they have other stuff when it comes to the Friends collection. I think they have like a Rachel palette, a Phoebe palette. I think they have like a bronzer. They have like a bunch of different things I've just never seen before. Now I'm just gonna deepen up that outer corner. I'm gonna take the shade Sailing, which is this right here. It's kind of like a chocolate brown. It does look like a chocolate brown or a little bit of like a reddish brown. So we will see what it looks like when I put it in my outer corner. Just trying to find the right brush. I'm gonna take a little bit of that at a time and just build that outer corner. Definitely looking more like a chocolate brown, which I like. These three colors together are so pretty to me. I'm gonna take a nice clean brush and kind of blend everything together. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Nana Stuff, which is this one right here. I'm gonna take a little bit of that because I don't want it to be like crazy under my brow, but I'm just gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade The Last One, which is the black one in the palette. I'm just gonna take this angled, it's a small angled brush by e.l.f. I'm just gonna kind of put it on my lash line, kind of give the illusion of some eyeliner just to kind of deepen it up a little bit. When I have lash extensions, I don't want to do too much when it comes to my lash line and like mascara and all that stuff, just so I can save as many lashes as possible. So I've been liking doing this little trick, and it doesn't have to look perfect. Like I don't need a nice thick line, kind of just like a little something. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Milani Highly Rated Mascara. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my lower lashes. Like I said before, I'm not putting it on my regular lashes and my like extensions. I'm just gonna put a little bit right here. If it gets on the lashes, that's okay, but I'm not like physically trying to put them there. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the face makeup. So I'm gonna prime my skin. I'm gonna take my Colourpop, and I think it's called like Fourth Ray Beauty. This is their Colourpop Land Coconut Face Milk. I'm gonna use this as my primer today. So I just like to shake it up a little bit and then drop some on my skin. Actually, before I do that, let me take away a little bit of this fallout. I kind of just realized there's not a lot of fallout like at all with this palette, which I really like, because I know there are a lot of palettes out there that you put, you know, some eyeshadow on and the whole thing just drops onto your face, but this actually doesn't have like a lot at all. This is mainly like the shimmer shadow, so I'm pretty impressed by that as well. You guys already know what foundation I'm gonna use. I literally use it every single time. I'm telling myself to go get a new foundation of some sort, some other brand, some other color, I don't know, but this one is just so freaking good. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in the shade 02 Natural. I love it. It is so good, but I definitely have to switch it up a little bit. I just love how buildable this foundation is on some days where I don't want to put too much and I kind of want it like super, super light, a nice light layer that like I can go to work or I can just go out, like run errands or whatever the case may be. But if I want a more full glam, I'll just build it up like another layer and a half, and it looks perfect. It literally looks like skin, so no matter how many layers I put, it just always looks good. For concealer, I'm going to take my Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in the shade number 19. I haven't used this in a really long time, so I kind of want to use it today. You really have to be super, super careful with it because it's just so like pigmented. It's kind of like the Tarte Shape Tape. That's what it reminds me of, like especially the wand. So I'm just going to put the slightest bit, and then you're literally good to go. I'm going to go ahead and take that same Makeup Revolution Banana Light Baking Powder to set my concealer. It's literally the best powder ever. I love it so much. As always, I literally always say that in every single video, but it's just so good. For bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and take my Ace Beauty Bronzed in Paradise palette. I love this palette. It's just so pretty. It has all the perfect shades. I usually like to mix these two right here, so I just like to do that, and it works best for me, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I love this palette. It's just so freaking good. For blush, I'm going to take this Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in the shade Cheeks Out. I also got this in a Christmas gift. It's so pretty. I used this in my last IGTV video, and it's really pretty. It's perfect for summer. Like, once you put it on, it literally looks like you've been hit by the sun, and it's just so pretty. I'm going to take that with my sponge. I feel like this is going to be the perfect cream blush when you're in the summertime and you're nice and tan. It's just going to look so pretty. For highlight, I'm going to take another Fenty product. This is the Fenty Glow Diamond Balm. It's so pretty. I love this. I used it in my last IGTV video, and I thought it was so pretty, so I really want to use it again. So I'm just going to take this Luna Magic. It's kind of like a tapered, not tapered, but like a fan brush. I like it for highlight just because it gets like right where you want it. So I'm just going to place it up here. For lips, I'm going to use this combination right here. This is the Colourpop lip liner. This is like the Lippie Pencil in the shade Another Round. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with that. And then I just felt like using this Fenty gloss. This is Fenty Glow. It's so pretty. I think I used it in my last video. Not too sure. Can't really remember. But these two I'm definitely really loving. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for my lips today. Before I set my face, I'm going to go ahead and take that same Brow Bone highlight shade. I'm going to place that in my inner corner just to give a little bit more brightness. I've been really into a nice bright inner corner lately, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then to set my face, I'm going to go ahead and take this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. I love this. So good and so affordable. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really impressed with this palette. I love it so much, and I really love the way the eyeshadow came out. It's definitely going to be a look that I recreate in the future for sure. I love it. It's super easy to blend out, and like I said, I love Makeup Revolution products in general, so the fact that they came out with a Friends collection just makes everything so much better. I love it so much, so I'm definitely glad that my sister found this and gave it to me for Christmas, because this palette is just so freaking good. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram so you guys can see some more IGTVs and reels, which I've been really enjoying lately. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Also, don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you'll get notified every single time I upload and you'll never miss a video from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.